With summer upon us, the Texas Department of Transportation's Drive Clean Texas campaign is asking Texas drivers to do their parts to make sure that every breath of air in the Lone Star State is clean and healthy. Sonia Gross, the Public Information Officer from TxDOT, joins us today with more. Always great to have you in studio, Sonia.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Okay, so this is an important campaign, and you were saying it might not feel as important in Amarillo, but across the state, this is a key thing to be taking a look at.
It really is. Drive Clean Texas is exactly what it sounds like, and our cars play a huge role in pollution, and so anything we can do to reduce pollutants that get released into our atmosphere, we need to take those measures.
And I think probably people don't realize there are certain things that you can do within whatever vehicle context you have to help to reduce. It doesn't mean that you have to go to an electric car or something like that. There are things that you can do.
Really easy things, and one of the first ones is to make sure that your tires are properly inflated.
That's so crazy. Who would have known that that impacts the air pollution?
I'd like to say it's not a hard thing to do, but I usually take mine somewhere and have someone else do it.
Exactly.
I am always afraid I'm going to explode those tires. So, you know, if you don't have that comfort level, get someone to do it for you, your husband, whoever it takes. And I probably shouldn't have said that.
No,
but,
that's how I feel too. I'm always terrified. I'm always thinking, all right, well, here we go. Buckle up, everybody. It's
glad
to be a disaster.
To know it's not just me.
Yeah.
And you know, one thing that I am comfortable doing on my own is filling up my gas tank. But one thing I was very guilty of doing before I came to work for TxDOT was I would get every ounce of gas out of that nozzle and put it in my tank. Do you know that that releases pollutants into the air?
I did not know that until I read the notes, and I think that that's so important because also you're adding money to your tab, you know, and you don't, it's actually not gas enough for it to really matter, right? Plus it's releasing. It doesn't
matter, and it can cause some damage to your tank as well. Overfilling is not a good thing, turns out. So don't do that.
Okay.
And, you know, just make sure your car's in good operating condition. One of the things, you know, that we do here in Texas is we do those annual vehicle inspections, which does a great job in helping us find those issues before they become a real problem. But just make sure your mufflers are in good shape. Just everything related to your car, the air conditioning unit, is it functioning properly? If it isn't, make sure it's looked at by a certified mechanic, you know, because when I first started driving cars, there was whole different setup and how they were made, and you know, they were made out of chrome and metal and real hard surfaces, and now, you know, I could not tell you a thing about how they build an air conditioning system in a car. I just know that I have to take it to someone who's certified and properly trained to service it. That way we're being good stewards of the environment, because even though air pollution is not a huge deal here in Amarillo from a vehicle standpoint, we're all going to be traveling this summer, a lot of us to the larger cities. I know I'm going to Dallas at one point. I'm going to be going to Austin, and other people could be going to Houston, where it's a huge problem.
Exactly.
And so you combine that with the air temperatures and the humidity and stuff like that. You know, when you take that deep breath, you want to smell fresh air. And, you know, think of our friends who have asthma. How miserable must that be just here in Amarillo? You take that to a bigger city where there are pollutants in the air. It's got to be miserable, and we want to be good stewards of their health too.
You know, let's protect what we've got here. We have great clean air here, and we find that so valuable. And let's be proactive in protecting what we do have. Sonia, thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. We've got more information over on myhighplains.com for you. Stick around. We've got news and weather after this short break. Friends, don't go anywhere.